Her Majesty the Queen is 96 years old today, and a very happy birthday too, I must say. The History Corner. So, from all of us at the S.B.E channel, aka me, happy birthday, Your Majesty, on your 96th birthday. Currently, she is spending it in Sandringham, a place close to her own heart, and also was very close to Prince Philip's. I expect she'll spend the day inspecting her horses and reading mail, and hopefully having a jolly good time, even though she is not in the best of health. And as it is also the Platinum Jubilee year, I say it's cause for double celebration, why not? You may have noticed that from my previous video, the flag behind me has disappeared. And also a big picture that used to hang just above it. Well, that's because I've actually lended it off to a local celebration that's happening for the Platinum Jubilee next Saturday. And they needed some props, so I've lent it to them. I do hope they look after them, I'm sure they will. Just for the 96th birthday, there have been a few items released or announced, specifically for the occasion, mixing in with the Jubilee celebrations as well. One of them came from an unlikely source, which was Mattel. Obviously, on this channel, if you have watched my Thomas the Tank reviews of the atrocity that is the new Thomas the Tank, you may have seen that I have a less than praiseworthy opinion of Mattel at the moment, but I'll give them this. Mattel, because they produce the Barbie range in America, well, they've released Queen Barbie. So take a look at this. And I have to say, I will give Mattel credit where credit is due. It's not actually half bad. And actually, I can see me getting this. I am not going to lie. I quite like it. It's got a beautiful tiara. The face sculpt is a bit but maybe it's a mix between Queen Elizabeth when she was younger, but also her when she's older with her hair. And I like what they've done with the hair on the doll. So I quite actually like it. And in fact, it looks a bit like Helen Mirren from the movie The Queen. We also have Hornby, who have announced their Platinum Jubilee train. Now, this is a gorgeous train. Just look at that. The dark purple, 70 on the side. Specifically done for the Platinum Jubilee. Now, these trains are going to be limited edition. There's only going to be 1,500 of these made, so they are highly collectible, and I can see pre-orders flooding into Hornby for this. I hope to be one of them once payday comes along. But until then, it will be a big seller. And I think it's a beautiful little tribute that Hornby has paid to Her Majesty. And I'm sure the celebrations will continue throughout the year. But, as it is the Queen's 96th birthday, I can't help but think about the 1947 broadcast.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service.
The declaration that she made then, on her 21st birthday, she has stuck to. She has only missed a handful of engagements throughout her 96 years, and it is only now, in the twilight years, that she is finally beginning to slow down a bit. And I'm sure that she doesn't want to, but physical limitations are making it difficult for her. But believe me, though, she's still got her wit, and her mind is still as sharp as ever. However, I think that throughout 96 years of reign, all of the changes that have happened, specifically in the last, say, 30, 40 years, where technology has just taken over and the world's changed and everything, she has stood by not just her own standing, but also the teachings of her father. I put a post up on the channel's Facebook page that sums up how I feel about it. Happy 96th birthday, Queen Elizabeth II. Today is the Queen's birthday. It was on this day, 96 years ago, that the longest reigning monarch in British history was born. She has stayed true to her words from her 1947 broadcast, and over the decades has dealt with some of the most challenging situations both globally and nationally in an ever-changing world. When her uncle abdicated the throne, her father unexpectedly and suddenly became king. King George VI struggled immensely with the position he now found himself in emotionally, and one of his fears was that Elizabeth may be as unprepared as he was when the time came for her to take over. Thus, King George VI ensured that she would be much more prepared than he had considered himself to be. Over the decades since her coronation, she has always tried to keep to her words, only ever missing a handful of public engagements and sometimes attending when she is told that it is better not to. And has also met with world leaders past and present, patron of many charities, and this is to name only a few things that she has continued to provide. As she is now 96, some may say that she looks frail, using a walking stick for example. However, continues to push herself to attend all that she can, and her wit is still as sharp as ever it was. I have had a technical issue that means my video for her 96th birthday will not be uploaded until Friday the 22nd of April, today. So why not watch the video from last year, the tribute video I did at 7:05. Wishing Her Majesty a happy 96th birthday. I didn't really need to include the bit about the technical issue, but I thought seeing as I was reading the whole thing out, I might as well include that as well, as there was a technical issue, which is why I'm uploading today, but we're pretending it was the 21st. So this is where this section of the video ends, but stay tuned, Babs and Babettes, because there is a tribute video coming up in celebration of Her Majesty's 96th birthday. But from me, that is the end of it, and as always, subscribe, hit that notification bell, go and like the Facebook page, it is in the description below, and I shall see you next time. And as always, keep calm, carry on, stay positive, and I shall see you next time. Tatty bye, toodaloo, God save the Queen!
what count our armies. We may not see her king,